I think those of you who were in court heard that when we sought to lead evidence of the conditions in prison, in particular relating to the COVID-19 regulations and the need to adhere to certain preventative measures, the state then applied that evidence be heard in camera because it would otherwise jeopardize the security of the prisons and the security of other inmates. We do not know what security of the prisons would be affected by giving evidence of non-compliance with the COVID protocols in prison. I think all of you here would have seen ZBC on Monday being at prison, taking pictures at prison and speaking on COVID compliance. This is all we want to talk about. If you go to the Herald of yesterday and the day before, you'll also see that the state newspapers have actually been reporting on prison complying with COVID protocols. So we don't know what it is that suddenly has become state security about talking about the same thing, but from an accused perspective, who has experienced life inside both the remand prison and the maximum security prison. The mind boggles, frankly. We don't know what security would be breached by speaking about what's in the public domain, which the state has been discussing in the public domain, which Dr. Gadka went to town on Monday talking about how they comply.
How is Hope being treated?
The prison officers are not a problem really, but they are getting orders on how he should be treated. We've struggled to see him. There were attempts to limit the lawyer's visits, to say one lawyer per week and thereafter maybe one lawyer a day. And we said there are various aspects to this case and he's entitled to as many lawyers as he can afford. And also he's really, even if there's one aspect to it, if he wants 3 lawyers, 3 brains are better than one. His relatives were not being allowed to see him since he was moved to the maximum security prison. He has been in leg irons, as you saw in court today. We had to specifically ask the court to have the leg irons removed because it's anathema to any justice system to have someone in chains being tried. I mean, what sort of justice would that be? Yesterday they did allow his sister to see him. He's being denied completely food from outside. They say he must get dry foods. So he's been living on biscuits and water.
What's next now?
We'll continue tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you.